Namaskar, good evening. You're watching Nation Wants to Know and I am Swati Joshi. With just hours left for the crucial poll verdict that will decide the fate on not just the capital but also key seats like Milkipur in Uttar Pradesh, there is a massive storm that is brewing across the country. From Arvind Kejriwal in the national capital to Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav, Team INDI seems united in scaremongering ahead of the poll results. While Kejriwal has claimed Operation Lotus in Delhi, Rahul Gandhi has questioned poll data and Akhilesh Yadav has again reiterated that the Election Commission is dead. High drama was witnessed in the national capital after AAP claimed that there is a bid by the Saffron Party to poach its leaders ahead of the results. It all started when AAP Neta Mukesh Ahlawat publicly claimed that he has been approached by the BJP and that the Saffron Party offered him a ministerial post as well as 15 crore rupees if he leaves AAP and switches sides. This allegation has snowballed into a full-fledged storm, with Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party now alleging that 15 to 20 of its leaders have been approached. While the BJP has slammed the shoot and scoot politics of AAP, the Delhi LG has ordered a ACB probe into the case. Let's listen into the changing charges by Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party.
7 विधायकों से अब तक संपर्क किया गया है। उन्होंने हमको फोन करके बताया कि 15-15 करोड़ का ऑफर बीजेपी की तरफ से दिया जा रहा है।
12 बजे के आसपास फोन आया था मेरे पास और वो बोल रहे थे मिलने के लिए कि आपसे मिलना चाहते हैं और परवेश वर्मा जी के ने आपसे तो फोन मिलवाया है।
अभी और भी बताया गया कि 20 विधायकों के पास आया गया है। हमारे पास तो नहीं है मगर और 20 विधायकों के पास आया, उन्होंने बताया जिन के पास आया था।
कितने विधायकों ने कहा कि उनसे संपर्क किया गया है सर?
10 से 15 विधायकों ने ऐसा कहा है।
मैं थोड़ा लेट पहुंचा था लेकिन उस समय 15 करोड़ रुपए की बातचीत हो रही।
और कितने एमएलए?
18-20।
किसी के औकात नहीं जो आदिल अहमद खान को फोन कर ले। भारतीय जनता पार्टी में किसी के औकात नहीं जो मुझे फोन कर ले, पर हमारे साथियों को फोन आया। लगभग 20 लोगों को फोन आया है। 15-15 करोड़ रुपए का ऑफर दिया गया है।
अभी तक 16 से अधिक लोगों को संपर्क किया गया है। 16 से अधिक।
Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi accused the Election Commission of alleged wrongdoing. Raising the Maharashtra poll data, the leader of opposition claimed several anomalies in the voter list and claimed that over 39 lakh voters were added to the state's electoral rolls within a short span of 5 months. This charge has been rejected by the BJP, which has said that the Congress is rattled as it knows it is losing.
There are many voters that have been deleted. Voters who are in one booth who have been transferred to another booth. Most of these voters come from Dalit communities, tribal communities, minority communities. And we have made repeated requests to the Election Commission. They have not answered us. Now the only reason they would not respond is that there is something wrong with what they have done.
वोटर्स कहां से आए, वोटर कहां आए, किसका नाम काटा, इसका सारा जवाब इलेक्शन कमीशन ने दिया हुआ है। राहुल गांधी एक प्रकार से कवर फायरिंग कर रहे हैं क्योंकि उनको पता है 8 तारीख को दिल्ली के रिजल्ट के बाद उनकी पार्टी का दिल्ली में नामो निशान समाप्त होने वाला है।
जब ये लोग चुनाव हारने लगते हैं तो इनकी उंगलियां तुरंत चुनाव आयोग, ईवीएम, आजकल इन्होंने वोटर लिस्ट का एक नया बहाना शुरू कर दिया है कि फर्जी वोटर्स बनाए जा रहे हैं। कल इस वक्त तक परिणाम आ गए होंगे और उसकी भूमिका इन्होंने आज से बनानी शुरू कर दिया।
In Uttar Pradesh's Milkipur too, the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav questioned EC over free and fair elections and once again repeated his charge that the Election Commission is dead.
कि इलेक्शन कमीशन मर गया है। इलेक्शन कमीशन को जांच करनी चाहिए कि जो मरे हुए लोग थे उनके वोट कैसे पड़ गए और अगर वोट पड़े हैं तो प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर और जो संबंधित अधिकारी उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई क्या कर रहा है इलेक्शन कमीशन। जो है ही नहीं वोट उनके भी डाल दिए। गाड़ी आई और गाड़ियों के नंबर हम कहो तो आपको दे दें।
That brings us to the question we are asking. Are these charges of the INDI netas bizarre bahana or are they genuine grouse and complaints? Let's open up the debate. Let's take that question across to our guests. We are joined by Shivam Chhabra, BJP spokesperson. We have R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist with us. Pankaj Sharma, political analyst, joins us along with Akshay Marathe, AAP national spokesperson. We also have Saji Chako, senior journalist. Good evening to all of you. Akshay Marathe, let me begin with you. Will the Aam Aadmi Party provide proof for the sensational allegations that have been leveled? How many MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party have been poached and who are these individuals who are approaching them?
No, Swati ji, I think let's start by setting the context for why this was said. Across the country in the last 10 years, we have seen how BJP has gone in state after state after state that it has lost and tried to break parties and tried to break governments by offering money to opposition party MLAs and bring them over to their side to form a government through illicit manner. Now, as the media, you might think that it's not your job to talk about it, but as the opposition party, it is our job to talk about it. So we will talk about it. We will talk about how the BJP is trying to destroy democracy in India. And in Delhi, they have started an Operation Lotus, where they have contacted about 15 MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party and have very clearly said that exit polls के हिसाब से आप लोग हार रहे हो, you come over to our side, we will give you 15 crore rupees, we will offer you some of them ministerial berths, and they are doing this with the clear intention of breaking the Aam Aadmi Party on the eve of the election results. Now, if this was something that the BJP has never done before, then yeah, I could understand your question that, oh, why are you saying this? The BJP doesn't have a track record like that, but the BJP does have a track record like that. So I think it's time we should turn the questions to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay. Akshay Marathe, I asked you a very simple question. You chose to lace it up with sarcasm. I never asked you that, how can the BJP do it? It does not have a track record like that. No, I never asked you that question. All I asked you was how many MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party have been poached. In the complaint that has been filed by Sanjay Singh, he mentions Mr. Ehlawat, but apart from that, he says Anya Vidhayak, Anya Vidhayak. Wow. So who are those Vidhayaks? Who are those MLAs? Who are the people calling? There's just one number that is doing the rounds, a screenshot that has been shared, and nobody is stopping you from raising the issues. Akshay Marathe, please respond.
No, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Mukesh Ehlawat ji, our MLA, he has shared a screenshot where you can see clearly what number the call has come from. Now, we all know that TRAI is the regulator that has data of all the phone numbers registered to every Indian citizen. How difficult is it for the Bharatiya Janata Party's agencies to find out whose number is it?
Okay, so the ACB is a Bharatiya Janata Party agency?
I assume the BJP is in power in India, or do you think
so all the agencies are going to be Bharatiya Janata Party agencies because the BJP is in power?
So
Shivam Chabra.
Who's running the agencies?
Shivam Chabra.
Who's running the agencies? Shoot and scoot won't work anymore. They need to be very, very straight with their allegations. And I am amazed to see the way Akshay Marathe has been raising allegations with Bharatiya Janata Party. He still is not confirmed how many of their so-called MLAs. I mean, I would still find them as candidates till the time the results comes out and they actually become MLAs. But I'm still amazed to see how confidently he's coming out and saying that. What is interesting to see is again, Akshay Marathe ji, while raising the allegation in the Bharatiya Janata Party, says that you are going to lose. The MLAs, so-called the MLAs who have been poached by the Bharatiya Janata Party, they have been asked that they are losing out. So you join the BJP and you will be made ministers. You will be offered 15 crore rupees. Now, how do you think a minister could be made without, winning that election if that MLA is not going to be there? So it's a very obnoxious and absurd kind of an allegation.
But if the Aam Aadmi Party, can prove it, then the Aam Aadmi Party should submit proof to the ACB, isn't it, Akshay Marathe? Shivam Chabra, do not rule out the allegations at this point of time. I'm sure you're calling it an allegation, but if the Aam Aadmi Party has made such a big charge, I'm assuming, then they can back it up. Mr. Marathe.
I think it's very simple.
They are an habitual offender. They are practicing the politics of shoot and scoot.
Okay. Shoot and scoot, Akshay Marathe. Please respond. Shoot and scoot.
I'll just repeat one thing. It's very simple. We are a country of 140 crore people. We have very powerful investigative agencies. The NIA, CBI, ED, IT, all kinds of investigative agencies exist in our country. All they have to do is look at the data for where that phone number is registered.
Yes, but Akshay Marathe, there's just one number that has been shared. And the party keeps claiming, because I'm just going by the statements that are coming in, that 15 to 20 people of the Aam Aadmi Party have now been called. So don't you think all that information about who all have been called and who's calling needs to be given?
No, of course. And it will be given to the right investigative agency. But
so that's not going to be ACB?
The ACB went to Arvind Kejriwal's house today. Why do you think they went to Arvind Kejriwal's house? Do you have a question about that?
Did Arvind Kejriwal not post about this?
And Arvind Kejriwal is the one being investigated.
Did Arvind Kejriwal not post about it? Did the ACB say that we are going there to arrest him?
and he's the one being investigated.
Did ACB go there to arrest Mr. Kejriwal?
Tomorrow, if you make an allegation against someone, will the police come to your house?
Will they not seek information from me? Will they not ask me where this allegation is coming from?
Is that what the ACB was doing? Do you have information?
The ACB was not doing that. Then what was the ACB doing? Did they go there to arrest Mr. Kejriwal?
You should ask the BJP what the ACB was doing because let me finish. Because the ACB did not have any papers.
But Mr.
When they
Marathe, if these
house,
agencies are not to be trusted, what was Mr. Sanjay Singh doing at the office, filing a complaint?
So who should we go to? Should we go to the International Criminal Justice Court?
You on one hand keep saying that this is a BJP agency, and then you go there, file a complaint. Go there, file a complaint on a question being asked. You are saying where should we go? Then go to International Court of Justice. Let me open this up and bring in our other panelists as well. Pankaj Sharma, the charge is, because Rahul Gandhi also raked up the issue of the Maharashtra voter list and said there are discrepancies, there are anomalies. BJP is saying this is nothing but, the opposition being rattled ahead of not just the Delhi polls, but the Milkipur by-poll results as well. How do you respond? Also, what do you think about what's happening in the national capital, Mr. Sharma?
In the national capital, same old stories, nothing new. They both are, BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, they both are in the business of buying and selling. The nation has seen BJP buying votes before every election, formally and informally, through making official announcements, ensuring freebies, concessions, and through unceremonious practices of distributing money during the elections. When BJP didn't get enough numbers to form the governments, then they go for shopping and purchase MLAs.
No, but what is happening right now? Which side of the story do you believe? That the BJP is poaching MLAs? Or do you believe Aam Aadmi Party's side or BJP side? Whose side? That this is nothing but some sort of a politics because they are rattled that they're going to lose. Which side do you believe?
See, I've been saying this for last 1.5 months, that Delhi is heading towards a hung assembly. And this round of allegations and counter-allegations indicates that no one is sure of getting clear majority to form the government in Delhi this time. BJP especially must introspect that why there is such a strong perception about it, that they always try all sound.
But Mr. Sharma, I'm not asking you about perception. I'm just asking you which side of the story do you believe? Is that poaching happening or is there just drama happening?
Poaching must be happening.
Okay, so you believe the Aam Aadmi Party's...
I can believe this because this is the track record of BJP.
Okay. Let me go across to senior journalist Mr. Rajgopalan. This is a track record, says Mr. Sharma, of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Nothing new.
The party, Swati, I'm telling you, Aam Aadmi Party first makes allegation. Wild allegation, either Nitin Gadkari, Arun Jaitley or anyone. And secondly, they immediately apologize. That is why the Aam Aadmi Party is called Allegation Apology Party. Second thing, my understanding is, first they said Haryana battery, Maharashtra voters list. Now Mr. Akhilesh Yadav says the election commission is dead. They don't have faith in the election commission. They want the ballot paper. They said, EVM is kharab hai. At least EVM did not come up because, as Pankaj says, if it is hung assembly, then you will have a drama, full drama. Arvind Kejriwal, why should Arvind Kejriwal get into ACB notice means, yesterday he had the press conference and he openly accused of BJP of poaching the MLAs. That is why ACB went there. So let us wait for the ACB citizen. Whether Arvind Kejriwal will be arrested tonight or not, we have to wait and see. It's all only Bagana drama. Arvind Kejriwal is a big liar. And Arvind Kejriwal is an anarchist and he is tomorrow...
Mr. Chako, is this just drama ahead of poll results?
Swati, I heard all the panelists here and I must make one thing very straight and clear here. This is the modus operandi of the BJP. It's just not limited to Delhi. Even if you say the template is, just about what about in every other state. Now, in this particular case, if you're specifically speaking at Delhi, I do believe there is credence or there is credibility in what Arvind Kejriwal has said. Because why on earth, just see the timing. The timing is the most remarkable part. If all were right, why would we on the eve of the result declaration would he come up with such a sensational revelation? So that very fact plus the timing plus coupled with the fact that the BJP has got a very clear footprint in doing this Operation Lotus. It's done across states. They have got a precedent. Let's not kid ourselves. They've been doing it in X, Y, Z number of states. So it's not so okay. There's one interesting factor here, Swati, which I would like to say is almost all the exit polls have predicted a very resounding win for the BJP. Right. I also want to bring one and this I was just doing a detailed study of this exit poll agencies. Half of them I have not come across the names. I mean, from where have they sprung up all of a sudden? I think nobody is giving any importance to that.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Chacko, then in that case, wouldn't you agree that they should not be left at the stage of allegations and counter allegations and let the speculations continue? They should be investigated. And if the BJP is, poaching the MLAs, then they should be taken to court.
Absolutely. I think Arvind Kejriwal, when he made those allegations yesterday, and with the ACP landing up at his home today, as I am told, as is reported, I think this will come to the logical end, because you just can't make an allegation.
Right, so the ACB in the notice, ACB in the notice has requested Mr. Kejriwal to meet the ACB officials and provide details of those who've been called, those who are calling, any number that the Aam Aadmi Party has. Share it with the ACB. Let me go back to Mr. Chhabra. Mr. Chhabra, multiple allegations coming your way that this is a modus operandi of the BJP. Akhilesh Yadav is saying ahead of Milkipur by-poll results that the election commission is dead. Pankaj Sharma, just like the Congress leaders, saying that, there were anomalies in Maharashtra voter list. What is the BJP doing?
Swati must not take Aam Aadmi Party in the opposition very, very seriously. I would raise that Kejriwal and his party are a bunch of blatant liars. They only level allegations but does not believe in providing proofs what they are allegating. And I think you must be enrolled to more drama in upcoming days, because ultimately Aam Aadmi Party is foreseeing defeat in Delhi, and that is of the desperation of Aam Aadmi Party leaders, nothing more than that. So it is completely dramatics that is on the way.
Mr. Chhabra, it's your prerogative. You don't want to take them seriously, you don't take them seriously. But the allegations that have been leveled are sensational. And I believe that if the Aam Aadmi Party has proof to back it up, then it should be taken to the logical conclusion. Mr. Marathe.
Swati ji, I still believe if the allegations are serious, they must raise out and come out with evidences rather than doing a shoot and scoot kind of a politics. It is not about sensationalizing these such serious allegations against the Bharatiya Janata Party. If you got proof, come out and open and say it out.
Mr. Marathe.
Why are you not cooperating with the Anti-Corruption Bureau? And,
when will you cooperate with the Anti-Corruption Bureau? Mr. Marathe, let him respond.
Forgive me for being cynical, but I have seen for the last 10 years how hundreds of MLAs have been bought by the BJP, and not a single person has been investigated, not a single person has been charged, not a single rupee of the money trail has been found by any of these investigative agencies that now we are being asked to trust to investigate this charge. So forgive me for being a bit cynical, because that is a reality that in India.
But I still think that if you have concrete proof, because these are very serious allegations, you should go ahead with it. Let me bring in Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma, your response to what the BJP spokesperson has said about the opposition feeling the heat, about the opposition sensing their loss, whether it's the Milkipur by-polls, whether it's the upcoming poll results tomorrow, or whether it's the Maharashtra polls. How do you respond to that?
Let's not discuss opposition, because opposition is opposition. Opposition has no voice. For the last 10 years, the ruling dispensation is trying to wipe out opposition like anything. So it's not what opposition is doing. More important thing is what the ruling party is doing. See, Aam Aadmi Party is also not no less. They have been doing it in Goa, in Punjab, wherever Aap goes, tries to follow the footprints of BJP. In Delhi also, you must have seen how they both left no stone of their underworld unturned to win this election. This is the more serious thing. Opposition is not facing any heat, because the ruling party faces the heat. Delhi, BJP's stakes are
I have to wrap up, Mr. Rajgopal, and it's very interesting. On one hand, the opposition claims to be together, united, but then, all of a sudden, this blame game begins between the INDI leaders itself, saying Aam Aadmi Party is also no less.
India alliance is disintegrating, Swati. After this Delhi election tomorrow afternoon, by this time, India alliance will change its name. Apart from that, now I tell you, voters in India have faith in Narendra Modi and also his popular programs. Beneficiaries, they are voting. Voters are rejecting appreciation, not the government. I deny Pankaj Sharma's opposition words because voters, it's all in the ballot papers.
Absolutely. The voters will decide. We'll get to know what the voters have decided about the national capital tomorrow. Whether, okay, all right. What happens to INDA and also what happens to the charges leveled on poaching remains to be seen. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us.